Welcome to part 22 of Ocarina of Time, and in this part we are going to finish off the Biggoron Sword side quest. Now, the only reason why I waited until this part to finish it off is because we have to go through a dungeon just to thaw out King Zora. And now that we did, he's going to give us the eyeball frog because we gave him the prescription for the eye drops. Now, the eye drops themselves have to be made over on Lake Hylia, and we only got 3 minutes to get there. Thankfully, I not only have the golden scale, which is one of the things you may need to make it easier on yourself, as far as for taking the shortcut to the Lost Woods. I mean, you could do it with the silver scale, but it's a little bit trickier. But the Zora scale, no, the golden scale, sorry, is definitely what you need to make this an easier quest. And the only reason why it looks like I'm stalling around because, well, I'm making a little bit of mistakes here, but I still make it over to Lake Hylia, so don't worry. Anyway, from the Lost Woods, just simply exit out of any of the exits, or take the beam, whichever one comes first, and go straight out of Kokiri Village. I mean, Forest, not Kokiri Village. Why do I keep thinking that? Anyway, park your horse as close to the entrance of Kokiri Forest as humanly possible. Because if you don't, you're going to have to call Epona, and that's going to be even more time shaved off. Funnily enough, I did not park my horse close to, the Kokiri Forest, so now I'm gonna have to use the Epona song in order to call my horse. Now, getting to Lake Hylia is easy because the horse will actually, Epona will actually go into Lake Hylia. Getting out is hard because Epona is finicky on her jumps, as I've already mentioned in the last part. Don't worry, folks, we will still make it before time expires. And we're gonna get that sword. No, I do not have time for you. One time this damn horseback post shows up, I'm in the middle of a freaking side quest. They can wait. Forever, because I'm not doing that. It's really annoying. I know there's going to be some people disappointed that I didn't get all the horseback pose. But here's the thing. Those annoying bastards phase into the scenery, so it's hard to get them. Even with the light arrows. But nonetheless, we are here at Lake Hylia. So all we have to do is go into the research lab. And hand over the eyeball frog to the scientist that just so happens to be there. Now, the scientist is kind of finicky. You have to actually be directly in front of him. Otherwise, it wouldn't count. I haven't seen an eyeball frog since Zora's domain froze over. These eyeballs are so delicious. Tonight, I will cook fried eyeballs for the first time in a long time. Oh, hoi, 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 hoi. Such great stuff. Please say thank you to King Zora. What? These are for making Biggoron eye drops? Oh, how disappointing. You should have said so in the first place. Well, you were the one dancing for joy. I couldn't even get a word in edgewise. But nonetheless, here are the eye drops. You have 4 minutes to get from here all the way to Death Mountain, to the top of Death Mountain, in order to give the Biggoron his eyeballs. I mean, eye drops. So you've got a mad dash to go. So, without further ado, let's do this. Oh, and by the way, Epona almost screws me over in this instance. Like so. Yeah, the stopping is gonna be a pain in the ass. But once we get to Death Mountain, everything's gonna be fine. Well, except for the fact you have to shoot out the Skulltulas, but that's it. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is what I was referring to. Epona's resistance. See? She don't even want to jump over the... Oh, that was bullshit. She could have made that jump. She did before. Anyway, it's because of that bullshit that just happened that I may be cutting it really close to getting the Biggoron sword. But the closer I get to Death Mountain, the better. Oh, come on! You could have made that jump. I'll still make it, don't you worry. I'm not making this 4-parter, trust me. Now, as far as for the tunic that I happen to have in my possession, for those of you who are just joining me, I just recently got the water tunic from King Zora in Part 21. And unfortunately, I won't be needed it for the next temple that we'll be going to. Now, time for the easy part, sort of. Time to haul ass like there's no tomorrow. Because there literally is no tomorrow for those eye drops. You're gonna end up having to go through all that all over again from King Zora's domain if you... Yeah, from the Zora's domain, sorry. If you do not deliver the eye drops in time. No, I'm gonna need the Ocarina too. I should not have changed out from that. There's a reason why I need the Ocarina, because in order for you to get the eye drops, you also need to play... Not the eye drops, sorry, the sword. The sword. You're gonna need to play the Sun Song. So make sure your Ocarina is prepared for this. Now then, let's ignore everybody here and hopefully get to the top of Death Mountain before time expires. But trust me, gang, I will be cutting it extremely close. I mean, it's not snazzy, but it works. Alright, let's not screw up this jump. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about that Skulltula in there. No, 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 no! Alright. Run! Run, Link, run! Death is raining upon you! And you only got less than a minute. See, if I had the fire tunic, this would not hurt as much. Who am I kidding? It'll hurt just as much. Bow and arrow! Alright, I gotta climb up. Hopefully I can take out the rest of those Skulltulas in time. Alright. There's another one. No, stop throwing it! No, stop wasting your arrows! Come on! Oh, climb! Climb like your life depends on it! Cause it does! We're almost there! 8, 7, 6, 5. I don't want to do this all over again! Come on! I only got 2 seconds to spare. Come on! Give him the potion! Give him the potion! Oh my god! This close! I almost blew it! Whew. But clear eyes will get all the itchiness and red out of Biggoron's eyes. And with that said, ladies and gentlemen, we now have the Biggoron sword claim check. Yeah, because like I said, we're going to need the Sun Song in order to actually get the Biggoron sword itself. It's going to take 3 days at least in order for it to get the sword. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys when I get the Biggoron sword. Till then, later. And we're back. After 6 Sun Songs, we finally get the Biggoron sword. The Biggoron sword is a 2-handed weapon that's not going to break. And now that we have that, we'll never be able to buy the Giant's Knife ever again. Not that we want to. Now I can just switch weapons over, because I can. And with that said, we have to pay a visit to... Oh, that was painful. We have to pay a visit to Biggoron City because Biggoron City, unfortunately, has a problem. Notice there's not that many Gorons left on the mountain. And there is a reason for this. All of the Gorons are in the Fire Temple. But seeing as how I've completely and totally used up a bottle for the blue flame, I need to fill it up with something at least. So I'm getting some long-line milk just cause. Oh, and also to show off how the cows work. Just in case I didn't show that off. I'm obligated to show that off once at least. Ha! Milk! It does a body good. Yeah, be careful off of that milk though, it will get you drunk. As many names pointed out before. Oh god, oh god! Ooh, I've got to stop doing that. Alright. Now let's see what's in here since I have the Song of the Storms. Let's sit right here in. I wonder if it's a heart piece. Well, that's a surprise. So, there's nothing here but a treasure chest. Okay. Wow. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I found a huge rupee. And, yeah, I have 200 rupees. You know, it would have done a lot better if I had a bigger wallet, but still. It matters not to me. It's time to go into Goron's City because Goron City and Death Mountain seems pretty dead. And it is dead. Okay. Now, just like with the Goron that just so happens to be rolling throughout the city, we're gonna have to stop this little Goron from rolling into the city by throwing a bomb in front of it. There is a very peculiar thing about this Goron, however. Well, not peculiar, more like familiar thing about it. The name of the Goron. Ouch. Well, that knee hurts really bad, but still. The name of this Goron is basically what you name your character after you've... Well, what you name your character, and also, what was I going to say? Oh yeah! The name of the Goron is basically the name of your character. And Darunia, spoiler alert, named this Goron that way because that's his son. And... damn it! I'm going to catch that Goron. We need him, because he gives us probably the most important item we need for this temple. Well, kamikaze for the win, I guess. How could you do this to me? You're Ganondorf's servant. Hear my name and tremble. I am RB-Man 985, hero of the Gorons, even though all the Gorons are gone. Let's talk to the guy. If he ever gets up. Okay. What? Your name is also RB-Man 985? Then you must be the legendary Dodongo Buster. Yeah. Like I just said, Darunia actually named his kid after me. And here's the thing. I said all the Gorons are in the Fire Temple, right? It's why they're in the Fire Temple that's the problem. He asked for an autograph too, which kind of is awkward. But he's also asking for help too. And there is a dragon inside the Fire Temple. Yikes. And he's not lying, people. Ganondorf is planning on feeding every one of the Gorons to Volvagia. Oh, this is gonna suck. And depending on what you ask him, he'll either keep crying or he will tell you. But the first thing you want to do is tell him about the dragon. Well, ask him about the dragon. Oh, and for those of you who've played Hyrule Warriors, you know that guy Volga? Yeah, he's in this game. In fact, he's the boss of the Fire Temple. Yeah, Volga is Volvagia. If you could believe that. It's pretty awesome because he also transforms into Volvagia in one of his special moves. Now, before we go into the temple, I might want to say one thing. I'm playing the GameCube version of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. And what does that have to do with the fact that I'm going to the Fire Temple? A lot, considering the Fire Temple's theme was changed to the theme of the bottom of the well. Now, here's the thing. The bottom of the well's theme was really repetitive and dull. Oh, and by the way, we've got the heat-resistant tunic. We need that for this temple. But the Fire Temple was really unique and added atmosphere, as if Ganon was sacrificing things to a god. Well, in his eyes, he kind of was. But the problem with the Fire Temple's theme, what was in it? Like, for instance, all of the Fire Temple theme's lyrics have Islamic prayers, and that was culturally insensitive to Nintendo. Well, insensitive, sorry. So with that said, Nintendo changed the music. I mean, I understand that the music needed to be changed, but not to the bottom of the well, at least give it its own unique piece. Anyway, time to pull this statue out. You couldn't do this as a kid, but as an adult you can because you're much stronger. Oh, and I don't need these rupees either, so let's get going. Oh, here's the thing. If you come in here as a kid or as an adult without the fire tunic, you only have a certain amount of time limit before you actually take damage. Now, honestly, you can't come here with a hook shot either, so, yeah. That would suck if you did. So at least make sure you have the hook shot. And now we meet Sheik yet again. It is something that grows over time. A true friendship. A feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time. Uh-oh. He's talking about the power of friendship. There will be no Sonic Hero jokes in my playthrough. Anyway, the passion of friendship will soon blossom into a righteous power, and through it, you will know which way to go. This song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen to the Biggoron of fire. One of Sheik's most powerful attacks in Hyrule Warriors, by the way. Did I mention Sheik was broken? Let's see if I screw the song up. God damn it! Why do I constantly screw that song up? That's okay, the next song I'm not going to screw up. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we've got ourselves the Biggoron of fire. Something tells me I'm going to have to go back in time and plant some beans here. Oh yeah, I definitely will. But I'll have to save that for later, because for now, we have to go into the Fire Temple. Or at least, enter the entrance to the Fire Temple. Because there's no way in hell I'm going to be saving this game and end up all the way in Kokiri Forest. I mean, you can explore this area if you want to, but it's best to wait until you get the hammer in order to do so. Oh, and by the way, make sure you get to the ladder. Don't try to jump down the hole. That is just retarded. Even by my standards. So, once you climb down, everything will be just safe and sound until you get into the temple. Funny it doesn't have a door, you know. But we're here in the Fire Temple, and we're gonna actually start on it in part 23. This is RVman985. See you guys next time. And prepare for a lot of burning. Even though I have the red tunic on.